Hello, we are here with Focus Power 10.1. This is our agility and plyometrics, which means AKA we're about to sweat. So let's jump on in there with our warm-ups. We're gonna start with high knees. Now this is 10.1, so we're taking the lowest impact version, but it doesn't mean low intensity. We are going to sweat. We're gonna have a good time. We are going to build strength and agility, mobility, capability, all the ilities, all the good stuff. You're gonna drive those elbows back. There we go. Keep it nice and firm in the core, lifting the leg with the core. 3, 2, 1, bring it to booty kicks. Foot flexed, heel towards the booty. If you wanna step it, I get a little bouncy, but you can take it here, bringing the arms back. Again, core engaged, protecting that lower back. Yes. Now this is phase 2, so we're actually gonna bump up the timing a little bit on some of these moves, but a lot of the same moves. So if you did workout 4, this is just the next level of that. 3, 2, 1. Give me a squat to toe reach. So slight squat, hinge, over, keeping a bend in the knee as we come over on that hinge. So don't lock out the knee, keep it slightly bent, pushing the booty back for that reach. Nice stretch in the back of the legs. I'll slow this down a little bit. Kind of rushing through that. I think it's because we're in this plyo mode. Because I know we're gonna have explosive energy through these moves. Just getting ahead of myself here. One more. Squat. Over. Now, firm lower body, firm core. Open this up. So bringing the arms all the way back, squeezing it in. Alternating which arm comes up on the top. Just opening up that chest. Yes. Open. Almost feel like a little bit of a hug here. Not too dramatic. And opening that up. Feels really good. All the way through the chest, the front of my shoulders. 3, 2, 1, back to high knees. Taking it to this. Yes! Hope you're excited about this. I know I got a lot of messages after our first plyo and agility workout, Focus Power. So, definitely want to push you, made some adjustments to this. Still gonna have a good time. 3, 2, 1, booty kick. There we go. Really reaching that foot back. Reaching these arms back. Again, if you want to slow it down, you can. I always say be where you need to be. There we go. Reach, pull back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, into our squat, into a reach. I don't know what was happening there. Granted, these shoes were so solid, so I'm like, what's happening? Core engaged the entire time, booty coming back, squeezing up, hinging over. Yes, feel that nice stretch as I come over. Maybe if you have to linger for a second and then bringing that up. Keeping the glutes engaged. This is where that work comes from. You're not coming up with the back, you're using these large muscle groups to help you. 3, 2, 1. Chest opener. There we go. Yes, remember alternating. Like my right arm's on the top, and my left. Making sure we're staying even. Opening that up. During this warm-up, You know me, this is where we're not just warming up our body, but we're prepping our mind, right? This isn't about perfection. We're gonna just keep going, taking pauses where we need to. Keep speaking encouragement and positivity into yourself and all the things that your body is doing. That's what we're here to do. 3, 2, 1. And that's all part of the practice. It's not just physical. It's not just about us building up physical power and strength, but that focus, that mental power, and a lot of time focusing that towards the positive and all the things that you can do and you are doing. So we're going into our workout. We have 7, 8 moves, similar moves to workout 4. Only difference is we're gonna actually lengthen the time. So in the first one, I think we did about 25 seconds per move. We're gonna bump that up, still at 2 rounds, okay? Gonna give you a nice water break after we get through the first round, and then we go from the top. Nothing crazy new. Again, this is agility plyo. I know you're gonna sweat. I didn't wanna make it too crazy. So we're gonna start with our lateral shuffle. I'm gonna start going to the left here, slight squat, and I'm gonna bring it over, double step. Again, this is taking your pace. Making sure you're not bending over. If you find you're hunching, bring it up a little bit. But dip into that and try to stay at the same level through this shuffle. Yes, drive those arms. Use those arms to propel you forward. You got this. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish this out. Heel tap, jump rope. So my heel alternating, keeping it light on the balls of my feet, but really driving these arms. Yes. It's like we're jump roping, but not quite. There we go. If you want to have a little bit of a bounce, keep it light, or you can just step it out, tap it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to a squat, knee raise, squat, knee raise. So the knee is coming up towards the hand. If it reaches, awesome. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. It's the whole idea of giving us a frame of reference of where we're moving towards. Back and down and up. Boom. You can use the arm for leverage, right? I have my arms out. It helps me keep my balance. Then up. 3, 2, finish this one out. Give me a jack. There we go. Step out. Variation on a jumping jack. So if you want to bounce it to up, the impact, go for it. You always know I'm going to root you on to go for doing what you need to do. Maybe you up the pace on this step. Come on, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing mountain climber. I always get confused. There we go. So bringing this in, core engaged. Try to keep that posture nice and tall. So try not to lean back or forward in this, all in the core. There we go, bring it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're speed skater. So we're here, foot coming back, stepping across, driving this alternating arm back. So I'll rotate it. There you go. I'm gonna bring this up, my chest up a little bit more so I'm not leaning over, but still reaching with my arms and that leg coming back, right? 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do one side jack. Stabilize on the left leg, hand on the hip here, and we're just bringing it here. Make sure there's a bend in this knee. There we go, right at the side. If you want to step it out, here you can. Take it slower. You can be there or you can speed it up, or somewhere in the middle, or faster than this, it's okay. 3, 2, 1, other side, and stabilize. Make sure there's a slight bend. There we go. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. It's just a light tap. Out, in. Then reaching the arm. Keep it nice and tall. You're almost there, come on. Don't give up. Don't forget to keep the core engaged. 3, 2, 1, bam. It's your water break. Yes. So then, quick water break. Then we're going back to the top. Like I said, similar moves. Length of it, longer. That's primarily how we're taking it for this. Incrementally pushing that. This phase 2. This is leveling it up just a bit. It's not taking it from 0 to like 50,000. Incrementally, and then on phase 2, we're gonna take it up another level. Here we go with our lat shuffle. 3, 2, 1, and stepping that over. If you want to challenge yourself, maybe take a wider stance on this side step, right? Reaching that. Like making all kinds of designs. I go like zigzag. There we go. Keeping the chest up. 3, 2, 1, bring it back. Here we go. Toe tap. And working those arms. Feel the energy. It really doesn't matter what pace you're taking this at, you are creating energy and power and strength and progress. It's all irrelevant, it's all valid. 3, 2, 1, squat, knee up. Squat, knee up. There we go. Nice and controlled. That's why if it's slowing this down to keep it controlled, right? That's okay. I'm all about form over speed, right? I don't want you to go faster to compromise that form. Keep your body safe. 3, 2, 1, into our jack. There you go. Core engaged. And you might be feeling yourself even stronger in these jacks because we've been doing them throughout this series. So if you feel comfortable in adding a little bounce, maybe you jump it a few times, it's okay. It's okay to push yourself. It's okay. Because a lot of times we'll realize our body is there for us. Our body has got our backs. 3, 2, 1, mountain climbers. One of these days, I'm gonna get that transition right. Maybe it's like the very last workout when I start it. I just have to like stop and think, and that's okay. There we go. Pull that in. Yes. Definitely check out point 2 and 3 for other versions of this mountain climber. I show you a lot of different ways to do this. 3, 2, 1, coming into our speed skater. Driving that arm back. Remember, keeping the chest up. We're just stepping and tapping. Stepping and tapping. Reaching that leg behind and across. Yes. We're almost there. I cannot believe we're almost to the end. What? There we go. Stretch and reach. 3, 2, 1, into our side jack. I'm gonna start with this side first. There we go, so keeping it all on one side. Slight bend, and my stabilized leg. There you go. Woo. My quad's burning. It's like, keep going. Core engage. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Here we go. Again, you can speed this up. You can slow it down. If it's a matter of slowing it down to keep going, slow it down. It's okay to change up the pace that works for you as you get through this. But we're gonna finish this strong to the end. Come on. 5 more seconds. You got 5 more seconds in you. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Yes, get another sip of water. That's what I'm talking about. Plyo. And agility. Keep your feet moving. So proud of you. So proud of you. Do you realize that we're all the way at 10? Some of you may have thought you weren't gonna get past 4, right? You were like, I'm never doing that again. But you're here and you made it, and we pushed it. We even pushed through. So actually the length ends up being, I think, a little bit shorter than doing a 4, but it's because I really pushed that pace and there was far less breaks. So know that you should be so proud of yourself. Let's do some hip openers. Did a lot of leg work there. So making a half circle, or bring it up, again, using your core. Every time we're lifting the leg, we're always using our core to do that, up and over. There we go. It doesn't have to be as high up, you know me. So if here, it's a small gesture, that's good enough. It's all good. It's more than good enough. Just working out our hips. 3, 2, 1. Did a lot of shoulder work. So here, just gonna keep right arm, palm facing down at your side. Reach through all the way down, shoulder out of your ears. Gonna bring that arm up, up, up until it can't go any further back, and then you're gonna rotate that hand back towards the back wall and then bring it all the way down. I really feel that stretch through my forearm. Here we go. Reverse, so palm is facing towards the wall, bringing that back until you can't go any further, and then bringing the palm forward all the way down. So let's take that again. Up, palm up, reaching back, and then now I rotate it and I'm reaching back. Stretching through the fingers, coming back, pulling that forward. Take it at your pace. It's really just nice range of motion. And you feel that it sticks somewhere, you can back off of it, right? We all have different ranges of motion. Shoulder mobility is something that I constantly work at because sometimes I don't do all the self-care that I should be doing, and then it catches up to me. I'm like, whoops, my bad. Other side. So palm facing out forward, up, stretching through, and then once I can't go any further back, then I take my hand towards the back. Oh yeah. I mean, it's uncomfortable, but it's good. You know, when some people are like, oh, that's a good kind of discomfort. I usually don't. It's like using a foam roller. I'm like, who does that feel good to? It's like a torture device. But I think this is what they mean. It's that where it's uncomfortable, but it's because my body really needs to stretch, that deep stretch through. Breathe. This is just what I needed. I just feel so energized after this movement, and it wasn't very long, right? We cranked through those. Again, because I didn't give you any pauses through those moves. Typically, in the first phase, I would have talked through it, right? So we had a little bit of pause, but you got none of that. So bring it forward if you're not already there. There we go. And we're going into our forward lunge. The right foot. It's gonna have a stool on side, which I've showed, but you can absolutely use the wall for support. Here as they bring that forward, pressing that back leg heel towards the ground. Maybe I come deeper. Maybe I have to, in order to do that, I take a deeper step back. And I just sink into this. Here we go. So even that's a way that you can level up, right? Is just taking pauses out. There's all these different ways that you can do this. 3, 2, 1, step it up. I would love for us, oh yeah, we're gonna sit back. I was like, what am I thinking? And again, you can lean this up against the back wall if it gives you some support. I'm using the front, which is fine. Just gives me a little bit of support. Maybe come down lower. Feeling that stretch in the back of the leg. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna come into the quad stretch. So again, you can put this up on the wall, on a chair. I'm gonna grab this and bring it up. Here, as you're bringing this back, main point here is squeeze the booty. Because I bring this in and then I'm engaging my booty. I'm feeling this nice deep stretch here. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Other side. So on this side, bringing the right leg back. We did a lot of leg work. Then you can have hands here on the hips. I love using support. I'm just like, give me all the things to lean on. It's just, you know, make my life easy. Stretch through, lengthen, feeling that length from all the way up in the hips through the front of leg. Hips, you want to put them at your waist. It's like torso. Maybe it's like right there, but it gives you kind of a gauge of reference of where everything is pointing towards. 3, 2, 1. Step it up, sit it back. Oh yeah, I am gonna lean up on this wall for this. So there you go. It doesn't take anything away from the stretch, leaning up against, like literally. It's like I'm here. Yep. And then I just, literally nothing changes other than I'm not having to support all of my own body weight, right? I have some support of this wall. So then I can sit into this a little bit longer and really just add the benefits of this. Breathe through, let it go, release it. 3, 2, 1. And then we're going into this quad stretch here. Oh, maybe she's not gonna get up. Damn it. Ugh. Obviously, I need to roll out some yoga, some myofascial release, because this girl needs some flexibility back up in her body, squeezing the booty. I'm gonna use the wall, right? There we go. And as I squeeze and engage the booty, I feel that just right through my quad. Just helps lengthen the front of the leg. Yes. Hold it for another 3, 2, 1. Release it. Ah, there we have it. Focus power 10.1. You did awesome. Oh my goodness. So amazing. So I will see you for our next workout 11, or if you're hopping around, doing different things, I will see you when you come back to join me.